What is happening, you wonderful people? So with The Punisher One Last Kill releasing last week and Spider-Noir releasing next week, I thought it would be fun to rank my top 5 favorite comic book shows, superhero shows of all time, from worst to best. So let's talk about it. And for reference, before I actually dive into the actual ranking itself, before I actually talk about number 5, what I'm about to tell y'all, it's kind of on brand for me in a way, sort of, because there are a lot of movies that I have not seen. There are a lot of not just superhero shows, but shows in general that I have never watched because I grew up, I'm a Christian, I go to church, and I grew up in a house where I was not allowed to watch R-rated, TV mature type, shows and movies, which is an okay thing. But because of that, and again, it's an okay thing, but because of that, I am very behind on a lot of movies and shows, and there are a lot of superhero shows that I have not fully seen. And last night, when I was actually making my list of top 5 that I have right here, the 5 that I do have right here, I was thinking about it hard. I was like, okay, what superhero, what comic book shows have I seen? And I titled this video like comic book shows, but I'm actually gonna kind of be talking about the shows, but seasons in a way, sort of, as well. Like, I have my 5 right here that I'm looking at right now on my laptop, but number 3 and 4, they're the same show, but different seasons. And I really tried to narrow it down. I was like, okay, what superhero shows, what comic book shows have I seen, seasons that I really remember enjoying? And coming in at number 5 is the Spectacular Spider-Man Season 1. I have actually never seen Season 2. Well, I say I haven't seen Season 2, but I have watched the first episode. I've seen only the first episode. I really do need to get back to it because there are rumors surfacing now that they're going to make Season 3, and I hope those rumors are true. And he showed up in Across the Spider-Verse, and he's probably going to be in Beyond the Spider-Verse as well. But I love Season 1. I absolutely love Season 1. I am very late to this show, to this series. And the main reason I watched it, mainly because it's the multiverse now, and mainly because there were rumors that he was going to be in Across the Spider-Verse, and lo and behold, he showed up in that movie, not for very long. But I absolutely love this show. I do. I think this is pure Spider-Man ripped straight out of the comic books, and it actually has a very just engaging story. You actually care about Peter in here. You actually care about his life and his relationship with everybody in here. You care about his relationship with Gwen, with Harry, even his relationship with Captain Stacy, and the villains in here. And this is an animated show, and nothing wrong with animation at all. I love animation. Animation is a beautiful work of art. Animation is a fantastic medium. And like I said, nothing against animation at all. Like I said, I love animation, but the villains in here are so menacing. Like, they are so just, you don't know what they're gonna do next, whether it's Doc Ock, whether it's Green Goblin, whether it's Rhino, Shocker, whether it's Electro, Sandman. You don't know what they're gonna do next. You don't know when they're gonna strike next, and you actually feel that unpredictability. You actually feel the stakes, and the animation is brilliant, and it has that early 2000s vibe. And now that this is canon to the MCU, because Across the Spider-Verse is canon to the MCU as well, it just has that, such a amazing, unique, and distinct vibe in it. Because it's now canon and part of the multiverse, it has that really interesting, what I like to call, and this may just be me, but that awesome multiverse vibe in a way. Coming in at number 4 is The Flash Season 1. I grew up with The Flash Season 1. I love this show. I like Season 1. I like Season 2. Season 3 and 4 both are good as well. And I started Season 5, but then I was like, oh, this is not very good anymore. So I have not seen all of Season 5 and beyond. Season 9, I haven't. But I remember my dad actually started watching the show before I did, and I was like, oh, I love DC, I love Marvel, I love superheroes, and I love The Flash. The Flash is my favorite DC hero. He's my favorite DC hero. I've always loved The Flash, and I've always just loved Barry Allen as a character, and I love the way Grant Gustin portrays Barry Allen in here. I love the way his character is written, and the world just feels so fleshed out in this show, and all the villains aren't that menacing, but they're very, not so much menacing, but interesting. The villains that he fights in this show are so interesting. I love Iris, I love Joe, and I just love the chemistry and the emotional bond between Barry and all of these characters, and not even just Barry, but Iris with Joe, and I just love the chemistry. That score is amazing, and maybe it is a little redundant at times, but I love Cisco, and I love just all the other characters, and with season 1, the twist that we get, finding out that Harrison Wells is Eobard Thawne, and just him becoming the Reverse Flash, and you find out that he killed Barry Allen's mom. One of the greatest twists in any project ever made, any show ever made. Coming in at number 3 is The Flash Season 2. I love The Flash Season 2. Like, you talk about the mystery aspect in season 1, like I kind of just mentioned. This time around in season 2, the mystery aspect just feels so much bigger and so much grander, and you find out that Jay Garrick is Zoom, and that twist, you're like, oh my gosh. Like, this whole season I was like, who is Zoom? Like, I was trying to figure it out, put the pieces together, the puzzle. I was like, no, that's crazy, man. All of our characters in here are just as likable as they were in season 1, and the action's good, and the score is just so heart-pounding, and I love just everything about the show, how lived in it feels, and the build-up to finding out who Zoom was, with it being Jay Garrick. It feels like they really just upped the ante on season 1. And season 1 is great. It is great. But season 2 is more grander, I think, and they feel it really just, like, up the ante. They did. And coming in at number 2 is X-Men 97 Season 1. Now, this is a show that I've seen, like, the first episode of the first original series, like season 1 from the 90s, but I really need to go back and watch season 1, season 2, 3, 4, and 5, because X-Men 97 season 2 is releasing this summer, so I'll kind of do, like, a franchise, like, ranking, a series ranking in a way. That'll be a lot of fun. But with X-Men 97 season 1, the first few episodes, I was like, I don't know about this. I'm not feeling the vibe. I'm not feeling just that, like, X-Men Marvel vibe. I'm really not feeling it, unfortunately. But then more episodes came out, and then the other episodes came out, and over and over, and I was like, oh shoot. And this is one of the greatest comic book shows ever made. Not perfect at all, but it's easily one of the greatest comic book projects and shows ever made. It is. From the dialogue, from the animation, from the character moments, from the story. The story just has so much depth and complexity to it, and the characters have so much depth and complexity, and they throw you all these twists, and they throw you this moment, they throw you this moment. You're like, man, they are going deeper than I thought they would go. The emotional impact that this show is having on me, the emotional toll, and just the depth, and just the poignancy, and just the story depth, and how the structure of the story, and how the story flowed. It's almost not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's almost a dang near masterpiece. It is. I love the chemistry and the emotional bond between all of our characters in here, whether it's Wolverine, whether it's Magneto, Rogue, Gambit, and it's about sacrifice, and I cannot wait for season 2. I can't. Coming in at number 1 is Loki Season 2. When I talk about dialogue and character moments, Loki Season 2, while not perfect, it's not a perfect show. It's not. But I talk about dialogue, like with X-Men 97 Season 1. Loki, and I like Season 1. I don't ever need to go back and watch Season 1. I don't love it like most people. But Season 2, there's never been a time where I have wanted to see an episode weekly so bad. Like, there's never been a time where an episode would end and I'm like, I cannot wait for the next episode. I need next week now. Dialogue-wise, story-wise, lore-wise, character-wise, it's just the cliffhanger at the end. love this show this season so freaking much. The score, man, the score. And now that it's leading to different things, it's leading to Doomsday, like, the stakes felt high. Like, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, Loki Season 2, I could go on for talking about this season for hours. I really could. But it's pretty dang good, and I know most people would agree. So that'll wrap up this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, share this video. We just hit 1K, this was a while back. We're now 1.4K. And the next big milestone is 2K and 3K after that, beyond that as well. If you're new as well, I did movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reaction, movie live streams, movie news, movie rankings, all that wonderful movie stuff under the movie umbrella. And let's talk about the comments down below. What's y'all's top 5 favorite comic book shows of all time? What's y'all's top 3? Is it Loki Season 2? Is it Spectacular Spider-Man Season 1? Let's talk about it down below. Keep talking movies, wonderful people. Cheers.